Well, we're about 17 miles from the Tecate U.S.-Mexican border. Cameron's Corner. I'm sorry I kept you waiting, Dewey. But finally here. I'm joining Dewey for part of his route, which is just about that much. He's going
way to the tip of South America, the tip of Argentina.
So he's gonna have one hell of a ride. I am super excited either way. I've never ridden outside of the US, so this is a whole new experience for me. We're gonna get going, gotta get into Mexico. There's a couple things we gotta figure out while crossing. I'll go through that later. Let's get rolling. Tecate, 2 miles. Much colder here than I anticipated. It's about 65 degrees. All right, here's the border crossing. So once we pass through, we gotta find the immigration building and check the bikes in. It works a little bit different since possibly I may be joining Dewey in the mainland. Welcome to Mexico. Dewey says he knows where he's going. Car coming. There's the border wall. Where are we going? Wasn't it right after? This guy's waving us in. Some guy over there is saying we can go over there. I don't know. See a guy with the hat? Yeah, immigration. Right in here? Okay. Thank you.
They might want you to park for the tip. The guy by Ejército is going to want you to park the bike over there. Yeah, behind the Jeep. Right here? The white car? Okay. Do I just move there now? I think so, because he's still going to ask you to move it over there. So he's going to come back and get your receiver number and your information for the bike. Okay. They can give you the tip. So might as well park it over here now.
Alright, move the bike one more time. So we gotta get an inspection on the motorcycle for checking them into the country. I guess it's called a tip or something.
Yeah, the guy's gonna come back and he's gonna take the information.
Okay. So with the passport fees like $40. Gotta get a passport stamp and then another deal for the bikes. Paid my fee, got the passport stamp. There's one more stop and then we can keep on riding south. We get to go across the street to get photocopies of some information, then go back to pay this tip fee. Well, that was a bit of a shit show because I've never done that before. A little bit of paperwork, shuffling, walking back and forth. We actually have to walk across the street and get photocopies of some information. Let's get rolling a little bit and I'll explain all that paperwork you need to get in here. Just gotta stop at an ATM, grab some pesos. Is there anything on the right? You wanna check further down if there's a bunch of stuff everywhere? Dude, there's kind of chaos right here. Yeah, shoot, I think we should just keep rolling for a little bit. Just get out of this chaos because it's just, you can't even park anywhere. I was talking to Dewey on the Senna. Yeah, we're gonna roll a little bit further out of here. It's kind of chaos right by the port of entry. Hi, Chihuahua. Maybe not. Oh, there's the big Tecate sign, so I guess they do brew the beer here. Just got some pesos out of the ATM. We're gonna start making our way to Ensenada. That took a bit longer than we expected at the border crossing. And oh, yeah, there it goes. I'm just changing my speedo to kilometers per hour. The GPS already switched over to kilometers. Once we get to Ensenada, I'll go through what we all needed to do to get across the border here. It almost feels like we're in a different country. Almost at Tecate. Not too far from Ensenada. You can see the Pacific Ocean off in the distance. We gotta get down there. This is pretty much the on-ramp that way. What the hell's going on up here? Got a little bit of a traffic jam. We have made it to the coastline. We're gonna try to find a place to stay in Ensenada tonight. It's getting really windy and it's just been a chilly day. There's a bunch of hotels, motels just up ahead. We're just gonna go to the cheapest one and see how it looks. If they have a decent place to store the bikes for the night. We're looking for Gral Agustin Sanguinas, something like that. I'm gonna mispronounce so much down here. Mucho tráfico es no bueno. Okay, we can really turn anywhere now. Whatever's easier. Let me see. Let's turn here. Perfect, no traffic. Potholes, potholes, potholes. Take a right and a left and a right. Yeah, hotel should be right over there. And next right. This is it. Holy pothole. I don't know where the office is. I guess where he pointed at. Oh, there's right behind that. So, what do you need to ride a bike down here in Mexico? Before I even left Colorado, I purchased motorcycle insurance to be covered here in Mexico. I went with a company called Baja Bound, and I bought out 16 days of just liability insurance, $99. I figured if I'm going to be here a little bit longer, I can always add on days, and I don't believe if you buy so many days, they'll refund you if you leave early. So insurance, make sure you have that. They may want proof of ownership of your motorcycle. If you have a lease on the bike or car or whatever, you might have to have permission from your bank to come in here, some kind of notarized paperwork. But I do own the bike, so I just did a copy of the title, registration, passport, ID. So you're gonna just roll right through the border. Occasionally, you may be pulled over to the side and they can search you, search your bike, just make sure you're not bringing anything in. Up to the guys at the border patrol. Now, here was the fun part. As we rolled in, we actually went a block too far. We whipped back around, parked the bikes. We had to walk back into the U.S., find the immigration office, get this little visa piece of paper, just fill it out. Once we have this piece of paper filled out, you'll tear this slip off. We have to go to this front office where you pay $40 for the stamp. Go back to the immigration office, show that we paid the stamp fee. The immigration checks us in, scans the passports, gives us the stamp. Now at this point, I'll be done and ready to go. if I was just riding Baja, the peninsula here. And I may be riding the mainland, I'm not 100% sure. So I went ahead and paid a tip fee, temporary import permit. It's $400. You pay this at the same office where you pay this little Visa stamp entry deal. $400 deposit, you get that back when you leave the country. I don't know what that is. I guess it's because they want to make sure you don't sell the bike or whatever you're bringing in. But it's a bit of a shuffle because they want a photocopy of the visa, the registration, and your passport, and they won't do it at that front office. So we walk back into Mexico, find a little store that has a copy machine, get copies of all the information, walk back into the US, give them the copies, they get everything typed in, pay them the $400, walk back to Mexico, hop on the bikes, and we're ready to go. It's just it's a funny process, but now that I've done it once, I'll know what the heck's going on. It's not terrible. We did go through the Tecate border crossings because there's a lot less people than Tijuana or the Mexicali crossings here on the western coast. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you in the next one.